care about my body, so I'm acting on it. Day 55 of walking for an hour around different neighborhoods in the city of Chicago, and today we in Calumet Heights. This area was originally swampy and unoccupied during most of the 19th century. Travelers would pass through, but many would not settle. Look at how gorgeous this tree is. In the 1870s, the Calumet and Chicago Canal Dock Company purchased the Stony Island Ridge. This area was part of the Hyde Park Township, and if you've been following, a lot of these areas were in fact part of that township. In 1881, the New York, Chicago, and St. Louis Railroad built rail yards in the area, and settlement began to develop. The structure of this house was very unique and eye-catching to me. And I loved this quote in the window because yes, color outside the lines, get outside the box. A new quarry was built on 92nd Street, which prompted further settlement. Again, another unique house design, well, property design that I liked. Quarries were where limestone and dolomite were produced. In 1887, the Calumet Heights subdivision was created, and in 1889, it was annexed into Chicago, along with Hyde Park Township. Residential growth was still slow. By the 1920s, there was about 3,200 residents, give or take, many of them foreign-born. That included Yugoslavians, Italians, Irish, and Poles. There was a surge in residential building, and the population nearly doubled by 1930, but building slowed down after the Great Depression. Growth resumed post-World War II. The 92nd Street Quarry was filled in and small homes were constructed there. There was also a shopping area built on 87th and Stony Island. When I see a white picket fence, sometimes I think cute, other times I think like they really bought into the American dream, didn't they? And y'all, as I was walking, I walked past this spider web. I was so glad I did not walk into it. I would have been pissed off. Like, look how big it is. And then there was another one right behind it that I didn't catch on video. The population grew to about 20,000 by 1960, and this is also when black people began moving into the neighborhood. By 1970, they made up 45%, and by 1980, they made up 86%. A neighborhood within this community is Pill Hill. Baby, they had them kids jamming as they was entering school. I know that's right. They got the name Pill Hill due to the amount of doctors that lived in the community that worked at the nearby South Chicago Hospital. Dr. Addie Wyatt was a civil rights leader and a leader of the United States labor movement. This was one of the few communities to host Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the 1960s, and this is home to the Bronzeville Children's Museum, the only African American children's museum in the nation. Bye, y'all.